Imagine a world draped in the chilling shadow of the swastika. A world where the Allied forces, our champions of freedom, crumbled before the relentless Nazi war machine. This is not our world, thankfully. But it's a chilling thought experiment. It's a reminder of the fragility of freedom and the ever-present threat of tyranny. In this grim alternate reality, the year is 2025. The Nazi grip on Europe is absolute. The United States, its spirit broken, has retreated into isolation. The horrors of the Holocaust, amplified to an unimaginable scale, have left an indelible stain on humanity. This is the world we must confront in our exploration of a Nazi victory. The Nazis' path to global domination was not paved with inevitability. Their rise to power and subsequent military campaigns were fraught with challenges and uncertainties. It was a series of near misses and missed opportunities for the Allied forces. Each battle, each decision could have led to a different outcome. It could have gone so differently. The fate of nations hung in the balance, teetering on the edge of uncertainty. Imagine if Hitler had secured an alliance with the Soviet Union before turning on Stalin. Such a pact could have altered the course of history. The combined might of these two totalitarian powers could have overwhelmed Europe. Their military strength and resources would have been unmatched. Another path to victory lay in technological superiority. The Nazis were already ahead in many scientific fields. What if the Nazis had developed the atomic bomb first? The balance of power would have shifted dramatically. The world would have trembled before their might. The threat of nuclear devastation would have been a powerful deterrent. Or perhaps, a strategic blunder by the Allies, a miscalculation on the battlefield could have tipped the scales in Hitler's favor. One wrong move could have changed everything. These are not just hypothetical scenarios, they are chilling possibilities that remind us of the fragility of our world. They are stark reminders of the precariousness of peace and the importance of vigilance against tyranny. The lessons of history must never be forgotten. In this alternate 2025, the Nazi Reich sprawls across Europe like a venomous spider, its web of control ensnaring millions. From the English Channel to the Ural Mountains, the swastika flies supreme. The once proud nations of Europe are reduced to mere provinces of the Reich, their resources plundered, their people subjugated. Across the Atlantic, the United States, scarred by the war and the fear of Nazi reprisals, has retreated into isolationism. The beacon of democracy has dimmed, its light flickering precariously. Asia too groans under the weight of oppression. Japan, allied with the Nazis, has carved its own empire in the East. The world, once a tapestry of diverse cultures and ideologies, has become a grim monochrome dominated by the Nazi worldview. Section 4. The Nazi Engine Economy and Technology under the Swastika. The Nazi war machine was fueled by a ruthlessly efficient economy, built on plunder and exploitation. In this alternate reality, the Nazis have harnessed the industrial might of conquered Europe to create an economic powerhouse. They have twisted scientific innovation to their own dark purposes, developing terrifying new weapons and technologies. The world marvels at their technological prowess while turning a blind eye to the sinister means by which it was achieved. The Nazis have mastered rocketry, their spacecraft reaching for the stars, a chilling symbol of their ambition. But beneath this veneer of progress lies a dark underbelly. Slave labor fuels their factories and dissent is ruthlessly crushed. Section 5. Living under the swastika culture and society in the Reich. Imagine a world where the echoes of laughter are replaced by the chilling drone of Nazi propaganda. The airwaves are filled with messages designed to manipulate and control the thoughts of the populace, where vibrant cultural expressions are stifled under the weight of Nazi ideology. Books that challenge the regime are burned, and artists who dare to dissent are silenced. This is the grim reality of daily life in the Reich. Streets are lined with swastika flags, a constant reminder of the regime's omnipresence. The Nazis have imposed their twisted worldview on every aspect of human existence. From art and literature to education and family life, schools become breeding grounds for indoctrination. Children are indoctrinated from a young age, taught to worship Hitler and embrace the Nazi ideal. The Hitler Youth becomes a crucial tool for shaping the future generation. Racial purity is ruthlessly enforced, with anyone deemed undesirable facing persecution or extermination. Propaganda posters reinforce the regime's racist ideologies. Fear is the primary instrument of control. The constant threat of violence keeps the population in a state of perpetual anxiety. The Gestapo, the Nazis' secret police, are everywhere, watching, listening, and silencing any hint of dissent. Their presence is a constant reminder that no one is safe. Section 6. Sparks of Defiance, Resistance in a Nazi-Controlled World. Even in this dystopian world, the human spirit of resistance flickers. Scattered across the globe, pockets of resistance fighters operate in the shadows, waging a desperate battle against the Nazi behemoth. These brave souls, fueled by an unyielding belief in freedom and justice, risk everything to chip away at the Nazi regime. Their acts of sabotage, espionage, and open rebellion may seem insignificant against the might of the Reich, but they represent a beacon of hope. They are a testament to the enduring human spirit, the refusal to bow to tyranny. The fight for freedom is far from over. Section 7. Lessons from the Abyss. The importance of history, and the dangers of tyranny. The alternate history of a Nazi victory is a chilling reminder of what could have been. It serves as a stark illustration of the potential consequences when tyranny goes unchecked and the values of democracy are undermined. It's a stark warning about the fragility of freedom and the ever-present dangers of totalitarianism. The joy and relief seen in the faces of those liberated from concentration camps remind us of the immense human cost of such regimes. By peering into this abyss, we gain a deeper appreciation for the sacrifices made by those who fought against Nazi tyranny. Their bravery and resilience in the face of overwhelming odds are a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resistance and hope. We must never forget the lessons of the past. The Holocaust memorials and museums serve as solemn reminders of the atrocities committed and the importance of remembering these events to prevent their recurrence. We must remain vigilant against the allure of extremist ideologies that promote hatred, intolerance, and oppression. These ideologies can resurface in different forms, and it is our duty to recognize and combat them wherever they appear. The fight for freedom is a continuous struggle, one that requires constant vigilance and a willingness to defend the values of democracy and human rights. Participating in elections and civil rights movements are crucial ways to uphold these values. Only then can we ensure that the horrors of Nazi Germany remain a dark chapter in our history books, and not a blueprint for the future. Education and awareness are key to safeguarding our future against the repetition of such dark times.